Come back anytime.
The garden grew overnight. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect to be... I'd like to welcome back Jonah Gruber.
Take care.
The garden grew overnight. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. Welcome back.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of...
Be careful out there.
Did the garden rule overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the Athens? Welcome back, gentlemen.
Happy to help.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? like to welcome back Jonah Gutenberg, founder and CEO of Creo. Jonah, thank you for coming.
Thank you, Don.
Now, usually it's me bugging your office trying to get a moment from your busy schedule. But today, you actually requested time with me.
That's right, and I appreciate you talking to me at such short notice.
Bugging your office trying to get a moment from your busy schedule. But today, you actually requested time.
I appreciate you talking to me at such short notice. Yeah. Over the last few months, Creo had been they've been propagating myths and inciting the public against Creo and Project Resolve.
Can we go home now? My leg hurts. Where's my daddy? Daddy told me not to talk to strangers.
So, you're Maddie, then?
Yes? How'd you know my name? Did Daddy send you?
I'm Warren. Your, dad sent me. He's really worried. Why didn't you call out to him?
Because then he would have found me. Don't you know how to play hide and seek? Is he angry with me? I'm sorry. I'll contact him, so he can come and get me.
Are you alright? What happened to your leg?
Daddy and me played hide and seek with the others. They weren't fair. They hit me when they found us. But I hit them back. And they ran away. I wasn't fast enough to catch them. They didn't play fair. I don't like them.
I have to go now. Be a good girl and stay here so your dad can find you, okay?
Okay.
I'd like to welcome back Jonah Gutenberg. Project Resolve evolved. Our process research is on manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, download cycle substitution. Our scientists have labor day and night to prove, build on the foundation, show the good first. No one ever attempts what we're trying to do. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science. Every day we work benefits the future of mankind, bringing us one step closer to our goal. It is a huge task, but together we can do it.
I'm sorry, Maddie. It's gonna be okay. Daddy'll make it better.
It's okay, Daddy. Please don't be sad.
No. No, it's not okay. I should have been there. I missed you so much, Petal. I missed you so much.
I missed you too, Daddy.
Oh, God, you made it. Thank you. Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me. To have her back. Hold her again. They broke her leg. Those bastards broke her leg and I can't help her. I don't have anything to make it better.
What do you need to, patch Maddie up?
I don't know, it looks really bad. I'll have to reconstruct it completely. The tools are not the problem, but I'll need another leg from a compatible source.
You'll get one. I'll see to it.
If there were more men like you, the world would be a better place.
So this is your daughter, huh?
Yeah, this is Maddie. She likes you a lot, you know.
You realize she's a robot, right?
She's my daughter. I'd be nothing without her. Maddie's all that's left of me.
I should leave. Take care now.
You too.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect to rebuild? Centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all impatient. With every passing day, with every launch, project results evolve. Our process of research is on it. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, our scientists labor day and night to prove, build upon the foundation, original. No one has ever attempted what we're trying to do. New discoveries, methods allow us to push the very day your work benefits the future of mankind. One step closer. It is whatever it takes. We will build a new Eden. A utopia for all.
Take care.
The garden grew overnight. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the Athens? I'd like to After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all every passing day, with every launch, project manufacturing, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the price of materials. Rio, our scientific staff, labor day and night to improve, build upon Gutenberg's original. No one ever new discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of mankind, brings one step closer to our goal. It is a huge
Shouldn't you be at your designated work site? Have a nice day, Warren.
Our process and research is ongoing. From manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution,
Now I see the real reason you're here. A purge. Is that the case? Dispose of me like Chavez? But I assure you, it's just growing pains. A little more time. But no, everything has to happen now. Be perfect, or at least pretend to be. I won't let you destroy our only hope, just because it offends their delicate constitutions.
Take care.
the garden grew overnight. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these.
Lab 02 locked.
Stay where you are.
Access to Lab 02 granted.
Having a good snoop around, are we? I'm afraid I can't allow that.
I just received a communication from Mary Shaw. Name doesn't ring a bell? Well, it fucking should. It's Michael Shaw's sister. Candidates for the program were meant to have no family or friends. This is on your head. I expect this situation dealt with quickly and quietly.
Locking Lab 12.
Don't let him fool you. He could be anywhere.
Access to Lab 12 granted.
If you don't stop sneaking around, my friends here might think you're up to something. I won't take that, you know. Years of toiling for the good of mankind. All that. Somebody had to do the dirty work. They are too afraid to get their manicured little hands dirty. It's always science that gets the bad rap. I took the initiative. I came up with a solution. Didn't see anyone else raise their hand after resolve.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
The garden of open. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answer.
Lab 02 locked and secured.
My, you're a slippery one, aren't you? My friends here are itching to say hello.
Access to Lab 02 granted.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Unlocking Lab 01.
I'm so sorry, but you've left me with no other option. A little too old for hide and seek, aren't we? Come out, wherever you are.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
The garden grew overnight. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions.
Happy to help.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know.
Be careful out there.
The garden overnight. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answer.
Locking Lab 02.
My, you're a slippery one, aren't you? My friends here are itching to say hello.
Locking Lab 12. Lab 01 locked.
Hold your position.
Come back anytime.
The garden overnight. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. So why do people expect?
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
Does the garden overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions.
care.
The gardens move overnight. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen?
Shouldn't you be at your designated work site? Be careful out there.
After all, it took almost 2 centuries to do this. I know. We're all impatient. But with every passing day, with every launch,
Happy to help.
the gardens move overnight. Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions.
Tell me, who is the real monster? The wolf devouring the sheep, or the hunter murdering its cubs in their lair?
Attention, please. Contingency protocol for asset preservation has been activated. Opening containment cells.
An inquisitive mind. That's the spirit. And besides, things without all remedy should be without regard, right? What's done is done.
You better explain yourself. I'm running on a short fuse right now.
I would be wasting my breath on you. You failed to see, or maybe you chose not to. But I'm trying to save mankind here. Not just the species. No, I'm trying to save all of us. We're flawed, incomplete. We're not yet prepared to re-enter paradise, you see. We wouldn't survive. My Homo Machinalis could change that. They are the living proof that we could be more than human. We, all of us, could fill the world of tomorrow. Ascended beings in a new utopia.
So, these tin men are supposed to be our future?
Not pretty, is it? But the truth rarely is. Just think of it as an upgrade to survive the world of utopia. Our meat machines are inadequate. We won't make it unless you hightail it back to your master's tower. We have the will to survive as individuals, But as a species, we need a push. There's no winning without sacrifice. I just wanted a level playing field to create a utopia for all.
I see your point. It's twisted, but...
Isn't it? If only those above us were so perceptive. Poor Chavez, all those years ago. Such a waste of a brilliant mind. I don't claim to know the one truth, because there isn't one. Everybody takes sides, and always their own. Good, evil, all nonsense and totally subjective. Just children's stories. As we grow older, mortality beckons, and so we reach for the divine. Same fairy stories, different binding. The individual must be prepared to sacrifice himself for the many. The species is what's important.
What about Chavez?
Yes, what about her? Not seen since she threw a tantrum and got kicked out of my labs. But still, wonderful woman. And an extraordinary scientist. An incredible intellect. Kind-hearted and so ambitious, you have to admire a fighter. But resolve didn't work. We needed to act and act fast. And I had the solution. It's just a shame her ego got in the way of her career.
So what about Utopia?
Let me put the record straight. Unlike Resolve, which will exterminate us slowly and painfully over generations, my nanites do a quick and clean job. I've minimized the suffering, a fresh start, a clean slate for those that remain. If that concerns you now, then you shouldn't have tried and stopped my little pet project. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be safe. Go on. Go smoke a nice fat stogie and watch the apocalypse from your glass tower with the rest of them.
I think you've got me confused with somebody else. I'm not working for the board.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. What difference does it make now? This place is going straight to hell, and we're going with it. Or we're already there, and didn't even notice.
So you know what's going on here?
I'm honored by your assumption, but even I have my limits. I do know a mob stormed my labs, and my colleagues are either dead, dumb, or simply gone. So much for security. And what's the board doing, Still twiddling their thumbs over the launch of Utopia? I submitted my final analysis weeks ago, and I'm still waiting. We need people who can make decisions around here.
I think we're done here.
In that case, if you don't mind, Inspector, I need to get back to work. Terribly important things to do. Terribly important.
Mark Dean, perfect candidate for the program. We pulled him off the streets and put him to work in recycling a couple of weeks back. He's a complete zero. We even DNA typed him to outside databases. No living relatives. He's so happy to have a place to sleep and 3 square meals a day, he'll happily sign the consent forms.
Security breach detected. Unauthorized implementation of contingency protocol confirmed. Attention! Security forces have entered this sector. For your own safety, please comply with all official requests.
This is not a scheduled break time. Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
Our process of research is ongoing. Manufacturing.
Happy to help.
Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answer to this question. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, every passing day, every launch, Project Resolve evolves. Our process of research is ongoing.
sir. Awaiting assignment. Oh! It's you! How are you doing, Mr. White Knight? I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you. It's nothing personal, just... I'm in the middle of something here. They need me. There's been a security breach in R&D. Big thing. We have to clear the area, so... you shouldn't stick around.
So, you're part of security?
I would have thought that would have been obvious from the uniform. Speaking of which, I need to get about my business. If I show up with only half of my equipment, the chief will have my head.
Okay, then let me help. Tell me what you need.
Eager to please. I like that trait in a man. I appreciate your concerns, but I'm ready, or at least I will be, when I can find the rest of my gear. Damn helmet! Where did I leave you? And did I lose my leg and body armor?
Irina, you're an engineer, remember? You told me this.
An engineer? I can barely tighten a screw. Please. My head. I don't have time for this right now.
Then tell me, if you're security, you must know what's going on here, right?
That information is classified, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. The investigation is ongoing.
Hey, are you alright?
No, I'm okay. It's just... there's so much going on. Like it's out of control. All the noise, the pain. Sometimes I feel like I can't hear my own thoughts anymore.
I can't let you go out there without the proper equipment, can I?
Well, let's see what you got.
Try this. Should be the right one.
Don't know what to say. Thanks. That is one part closer to being myself again.
Perfect fit, I'd say.
Thank you. Means I only need to find that one last part now.
Here, I think this helmet should fit.
Thanks. I owe you one. You just spared me a lot of trouble.
I have to go now. Try and stay out of trouble.
I will. Probably thanks to you.
Good to see you. Welcome, Warren.
You're back. I can't tell you how relieved I am. Security is starting a major operation down in R&D. I was worried you'd get caught up in it. I'm so glad you're back. I can't imagine what it's like out there. The data I'm receiving, their cries for help. The fading signals, they're people. They're people and they're dying. And there's nothing I can do. I'm afraid. The situation's out of control. And it's getting worse. We have to do something. We need to release the lockdown on the executive floors. There'll be someone here who can help.
What if they do know about all this? What if they just don't give a shit and are trying to save their own skins?
I don't know, but I don't think so. This company was started to help people. We need to find a way to stop this and get help. That's what matters. The Executive Forum is our best chance. It's been in lockdown since it all went crazy. We need to get people out. People who can fix things.
Fine. Assuming I want to, how would I even get to the Executive Forum?
You're not gonna like this. There's no chance of getting through the usual way. But now that most of security is roaming the factory, their headquarters should be pretty much wide open, and it leads directly to the Executive Forum.
You're kidding, right? I'm gonna need more than a good hunch to walk through Security Central.
I told you you wouldn't like it. No matter which route you take, you'll need security clearance. And there's only one logical place to find that. Security HQ. I'm sure most of them are out on the floor or in R&D. This is your best chance, Warren. Take it.
Have you managed to gain access to any of the systems yet?
Not really. Most of the electrics are fried. The system seemed to reboot, but something's overwriting it. This isn't really my field. I'm lost here. We need someone who understands how it all works. Maybe they can break it down and call help in.
You ever heard of Project Utopia?
No. But then I don't know most of what goes on around here. Do you think it has anything to do with what happened?
I don't know yet, but something's wrong.
Well, just don't do anything rash, please. We can't afford to lose our nerve and play on a hunch. Not now. The board would know. If it's got anything to do with the current situation, we should try and inform them as soon as possible.
All right, I'm on my way.
Get out of there as soon as you can.
Fuck 'em, they think they're so high and mighty. Yeah, I hope you're reading this, you tossers. Echelon 9, what a joke. You think they'd share some info out of professional courtesy, but no, classified. Bunch of butt munchers. I'm telling you, it's goddamn ridiculous. We're all doing the same job, right?
Be careful out there. Come back anytime.
garden grew overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all,
Good to see you. Come back anytime.
I know. We're all impatient. Every passing day, with every launch, the project is on.
Be careful out there.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know.
Take care.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Why do people expect the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly?
Apologies for the delay in getting back to you. Your brother was transferred to R&D on the 17th. Due to the nature of his work, he will be unable to contact you for the foreseeable future.
Happy to help.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions.
Be careful out there.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. I know.
Good to see you. Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
Our process of research is on. labor day and night.
Security forces under attack. Requesting backup. Echelon 9 team members, please fall back immediately to the executive floors.
Every day your work. It is a huge task. But together, we can do it. Whatever it takes. We will build a utopia for all. Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a
Shouldn't
day?
you be at your designated work site? Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
Building of the atmosphere that happened so quickly. Took almost 2 centuries. I know. We're all impressed. Every test, every launch. Process, research, is ongoing. Manufacturing, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to recycling of material. The Creo, scientific staff, labor day and night to improve, build upon the foundation. Jonah Guten. New discoveries and methods allow us to push the very boundaries of science and technology. Every day your work benefits the future of man.
Take care.
The garden was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to this question. Why do you expect the atmosphere to happen so quickly? After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it. I know. We're all every passing day. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials. The Creo, our scientific staff,
Happy to help.
the garden was Rome built in a day? We all know the answers to these questions. Building the atmosphere that happened so quickly. After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. Every passing day, every launch. Process, research, manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down to the recycling of materials.
happy to help.
Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answer.
Come back anytime.
Does a garden bloom overnight? Was Rome built in a day? We all know.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answer.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the answer. the rebuilding of the atmosphere to happen so quickly. After all, it took almost 2 centuries to make it this way. I know. We're all people. Everything happened there. Every launch. Manufacturing efficiency, payload distribution, chemical composition, even down Rio. Our scientists labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation.
This is not a scheduled break time.
You